Okay. Well, now we're going to take a quick moment to talk about Mr. Scotty Baker, everybody.
What?
I
Little
know.
old me?
Yeah, you're not old. So, Scott Baker, you are a kind of a part-time actor. I've seen some of the things you've done. You're a producer, you're a writer, you're a director, steady cam operator, regular camera operator. Of all
Hmm.
of these hats that you have worn, um, figuratively,
I like this
I
one
knew that
best.
was happening.
Ah,
Figuratively, which is
Figurative
your
hats.
favorite?
I really enjoy directing. I do Steadicam is kind of like I say it's my day job. I enjoy doing it immensely. Camera operating, cinematography, anything to do with the cameras, I love doing. I'm kind of like a self-taught filmmaker, and so that's kind of why I have all these different hats because along my journey, I didn't go to film school, and it's been me making films with friends and getting other people together who are in the industry, and so a lot of that's required me to learn these different skills because I either just had to do it myself and things like that. Um, but I enjoy directing. I enjoy telling stories and being on set, and working with actors and working with crew. And there's nothing quite like being on set for a project like something that I've written, especially, and
hmm
seeing the crew and the cast there, and the cameras are rolling, and you're looking at the monitor, and you're seeing something that you've written come to life. And even if it's something that I haven't written, if I'm directing it, but I've read it on the page, and I know the person who wrote it felt passionately about it, and it was something that that like me and the producers and everybody else talked about, and then you're there on the day and everybody's making it. That to me is that it's just there's so much fun in that, and it's the kind of thing that's not like work. It's fun to do. And um, but I do editing and post production and graphics work, and that's kind of fun because I'm sitting here at my computer at home and drinking coffee and hanging out, and I can kind of make my own schedule and watch Star Trek or whatever on the side. But yeah, the onset experience really is like the most fun for me.
You know, a lot of times people say he's an actor's director,
Mm.
or she's more of a technical director, or this guy's super efficient, but he kicks people that are on the floor and stuff. What if you were to describe yourself as a director? Sorry, Melissa. How would you describe yourself as a or categorize yourself?
I do like kicking people when they're on the floor,
That
but
actually happened to me from a director. That's why I'm saying that. Go ahead.
okay,
wow.
I wouldn't necessarily say that that's my style. Um, I mean, because I've spent so much time like in the camera department, like definitely my sort of like film upbringing has been very visual in whether it's like the way the camera moves or like visual effects or practical effects kind of stuff. I worked with a lot of like special effects makeup artists and puppets and these other kind of things, and I like doing that kind of stuff. And so I think definitely I put a lot of focus on the visual stuff. But as far as like an overall style, or like my attitude on set, or how I'm a director, I love getting talented people together and letting them do what it is that they do, and say, okay, this is our goal, this is where we're going, this is what we want the camera to be doing. This is more or less what we want the costumes to be looking like. This is more or less what we want the makeup to be. This is more or less what we want the music to sound like, but not micromanaging, letting, just bringing people together that I like what they do and letting them do what they do, and the sort of like the sort of conductor of an orchestra, where it's like,
Mm.
I'm not sitting over the person's shoulder when they're playing the trumpet. I'm just saying, this is how we're going, and you do your thing and you do your thing, and let's all come together, and letting everybody's artistic sense come out, and their sensibilities and things, and say, okay, well, I want it to be a red costume that looks more or less like that, but you choose the flavor of red and all the little extras and all that kind of stuff, and seeing what people do and bring to the table. And embracing that instead of being a sort of like a dictatorial sort of thing where like I have a sole vision in my mind what I want every little thing to look like, and I want you to execute this exact vision that I have in my head. That's not really my style.
So basically like passive aggressive. You're like, well, I mean, I wanted a red costume, but I mean, no, whatever. You know, obviously you're the wardrobe person, so you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
No, but speaking of talented people, Fifth Passenger, that giant awesome poster behind you, a production that I had the pleasure of working with you on, that had 10.
The pleasure was all yours.
It was. It was all mine and yours. No, but most of mine. But Fifth Passenger had 10 Star Trek actors in them.
Hard to believe. Yeah.
And that's in a sci-fi thriller movie, which, by the way, you deserve all the kudos in the world for doing, you and Morgan Lariah, for putting that thing together, because it was an incredible undertaking. Can you name those 10 Star Trek actors that acted in Fifth Passenger?
Okay. Doug Jones, even though he wasn't in Star Trek at the time.
But that's still a very good one.
Yes. Tim Russ, Marina Sirtis, Armin Shimmerman, Manu Intiraymi, Hannah Hate, Ryan T. Husk, Rika W. Anderson, Darnell Davis.
All right. We're almost there. Oh, this is so exciting.
And
you want to phone a friend?
No. I'm gonna figure this out.
It's a lady.
Well, didn't we have a lady, huh? Didn't we? Wasn't Darth? Wasn't he in one of the extras?
He's not a lady.
Okay, that's technically correct. That's number 10. Okay, who's number 11 then?
Oh, you're raising the bar then.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Darth was popped in and out. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it? If I forget her name, the girl who played Morgan's mother in the flashback scene?
Nope. She was in Star Trek Into Darkness.
Oh, yes. Jodie Johnston. Johnston. Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Some of those are questionable. I don't know about Ryan and Rico.
Yeah, well, we were actually, all of us were in the new Star Trek movies. I was in 2.
I know.
Rico was in 1. Darth was in 1. Jodie.
I wouldn't call you guys stars, though.
Certainly not stars. More like secondary characters. Anyway, moving on.
among the stars in the heavens, they were.
We were there. Anyway, that is now available to see where?
Amazon Prime, or it's you don't even have to have Amazon Prime. You can just go to Amazon and search it, and you can watch it for free. It's on there through IMDb TV, which is like IMDb and Amazon are both like the same company or whatever, but it's on there for free. You just like have to watch an ad or two, and then you get to watch.
Dang it!
Yeah. So.
Awesome.
It helps. We get a little bit of that, like ad revenue. A little bit of that trickles back towards us. So that's
all right then. So make sure to watch it, guys.
Yeah. Don't pirate our movie,
or else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not nice. Anyway, it's really cool. It's kind of like in the vein of Ridley Scott's Alien or something like that. High tension, alien related sci-fi thriller. Lots of fun.
Space, no one can hear you scream.
Also has David Lim from SWAT.
It does.
Anyway, that's awesome. Thanks so much for joining us.
There's
more to this story.
Ego Nwodum, who she's now
Saturday Night
a Saturday Night Live cast member. Yeah, so that was pretty awesome.
Very awesome.
Ego Nwodum.
Yep. And Herman Wilkins was on Jeopardy recently. That's pretty
Right.
cool.
So if you're going, Herman Wilkins, wasn't that the guy on Jeopardy recently? You'd be right.
Yep. Congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Great.